Washington DC, we have people from Australia, and so on and so forth. Just give me a sec. Premsai, can you start the recording? Thank you. All right. So we have a lot of people from different places, and the whole idea behind this um, seminar was to have a walkthrough of this program, the data engineering, the MADE program, and have an honest conversation, heart-to-heart conversation without any specific plan. It's a free-flowing conversation. We'll have Q&A session. People will ask their doubts, things about their career. So whatever is it that they want to know about the program, its delivery, and other things. So, guys, are you? Usually what we've done in the past is we have asked Ashok. Like I bring up few questions that I've received from the audience, and then I open it up to the audience. But this time I'll do it a little bit differently. If I see some questions have not been addressed, I will go ahead and jump in with my set of questions. But I want you guys to go first. Okay. So anybody can begin. Um, Premsa, I can see this is not getting recorded. Can you please switch the recording on? Thank you. So now
Yeah.
the recording is first. We'll do the basic stuff. So Tejinder, why don't we start with you?
Yep.
Because
Yep. Sure.
you get the meeting started and everybody will join in and ask their own questions, and you can start from the very basics, because pretty much about the delivery, about structure, about the use, about whatever is it that it comes to your mind.
Yeah. So thanks, Arun. And hi, Ashok. My name is Tajinda. I'm based out of Melbourne, South Australia. So my key question is, what problem, like what use case will be solved with this sessions and series of trainings that will be conducted through you? So I know like there's lots happening in IT space with respect to AI, ML, and cloud computing. So, and Databricks is also like a name that's getting said in various forums in a different form and shape. So, how these all of these things combine together, and with the news that's there in media. So, where is Databricks' position in terms of the offerings that it has? And vis-a-vis the competition that come up from like different vendors. I know there are big five in the US who's primarily dominating the IT world. So Databricks is like, if I say it's like a one entity, so can there be something like there may be some initiative from different entities, different organization like big fives. So they may have something different. So how Databricks is unique and what offerings it may have to the IT world and big corporations.
So,
Yeah.
so Tejinder, can I know what is your background?
Yeah, I'm primarily, Arun, do you want to go? Or?
No, please go ahead. Please go ahead. I love the way I love the way you framed a long question. So go ahead.
No, I just
So
wanted to know, understand what is the
no,
background.
Tejinder is from Allahabad before he went to Australia, and
Yeah.
he's also doing this. He's finishing up his course with Aradhya, so that's his
No,
background.
that
As
I
you
understand. What have you
Yeah.
ever worked in IT, Tejinder? Like, what is your
Yeah, yeah,
experience in IT?
yeah, I have been in IT like various teams, and I have done like bit transformation programs as well. For example, like in CRM world and other finance transformation from say PeopleSoft and this Microsoft Dynamics, and I'm also involved in few of the cloud computation. In some form and shape, like I have been in working closely with the data team within the organization, the DWH people who are doing like data marts and managing data for finance world. Um,
Okay. The reason I
so
was asking, okay, I understood what your background is. The reason I was asking, okay, Databricks basically. Let's talk about what we teach actually. Okay, so
yeah,
I teach Azure data engineering. Okay, Azure data engineering is majorly we focus on two services. One is a data factory, which is basically used for cloud data ingestion, and you use Databricks for everything else. Your data processing, your lake house, building your lake houses and all. So when you say the prospects, right? So the prospects are very, very high. The reason is AI, ML, machine learning, anything, right, which has to run, they need data. They need clean data. And
Right.
that data engineers provide to them. So we are the foundational leg for any kind of data in AI. So without data engineers, this cannot work. Okay,
Okay.
that is the reason in any team you will see, if you notice in your organization or you ask your friends, there would be multiple data engineers, but very few AI ML engineers, because you need to have the clean data to even start working on your AI ML models. So we are
Correct.
the foundation.
Okay.
So
So,
now Databricks prospects. Okay, Databricks prospects. So right now Databricks is, I would say, is the leader in this space. The reason is Databricks provides the lakehouse architecture, which is basically a alternative to data lake and warehouse, and which has caused, if you see Snowflake, Synapse, and all,
mhm.
due to lakehouse architecture, those technologies are started dying out. Lot of companies are moving away from data warehouses. They don't want to use either cloud based data warehouse, they don't want to use, they want to use lakehouse architecture. So that is the reason Databricks is the market leader in this space.
Okay. So, I think, yeah, you answered that question in a way like, the normal, we are hearing about AI ops, ML ops, and all these new terms, and now the database team was always there. So suppose if I'm part of like a data team, I'm doing DWH now, but going forward with the trend and the demand that's arising, how the role will change of that team.
They will have to move into the cloud based data engineering technologies. And Databricks PySpark is going to be there, whether you use AWS, you use GCP, use Azure. Databricks is independent of the cloud. Okay, that is the reason there is a big demand of having moving your legacy resources into the cloud technologies. So
Okay.
you will have to move, right? So
Absolutely.
whether you transition now or you transition after a year, but soon there would be a cases wherein everyone is moving into the cloud. There is no on-prem data warehouses anywhere.
Yeah, so unlike Fabric that works with Azure, Databricks started because of an open source architecture. It's an OSS, open source system, right? So it works with anything, and that's why
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
hundred
cloud
billion,
independent.
hundred
It's,
billion dollar
I would
company.
not say it's an open source because you cannot
Yeah,
make changes to their architecture. But yes, it's an
yeah,
cloud agnostic. Yeah,
exactly, exactly. I mean,
you can do, yes,
the lake house part is proprietary. You cannot make changes. There are some things that are. It
yeah.
started off as that project. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so Apache Spark is the basically open source, but
Mhm.
on which they build the Databricks. But Databricks is cloud independent. You can like you can use any cloud with Databricks.
Okay. So this Databricks name is coming with Microsoft, like Microsoft has partnered with Databricks.
No,
So,
Databricks is part of all the cloud service. So Databricks is a service in the Azure. Microsoft version of Databricks is called Azure Databricks. AWS part of Databricks is called AWS Databricks. GCP part of Databricks is called GCP Databricks. So it's not that they are partnered with Microsoft; they have provided their services to all the cloud services.
okay. Yeah. Thanks, Ashok.
Yeah.
Guys, does everybody in the audience understand the difference between a basic warehouse and a lake house? At least, is there anybody who does not understand it? Raise your hand.
And
Okay.
yeah, Ashok, there are a couple of questions from my side also, which I want to know. So, what's the like prerequisite for this course, and like how's it gonna be, and like what's going to be the structure out for this course for the people who are totally new to the cloud thing? So, if you can
So the
provide some
structure
idea
of
on
the,
that,
yeah.
that will be helpful.
So prerequisite is basics of SQL. Okay, you should understand what is a select statement, what is an insert statement, how do you join tables, how do you write a merge statement, how do you update the table. That is the basic understanding, I say. Even if you don't have it, I teach it, but I don't teach it in depth. I don't claim that I teach SQL in depth. Whatever is used, I teach it. Okay, but the structure wise, the people who are very new or whether they have experience, we have a very foundational structure wherein we start from very basic, teaching you from step by step. So there is, whether you know it, you are a 10-year experience guy, you are 20 years experience, you are a fresher, everyone will be able to follow along and able to do it. So it's from beginner to the advanced level. So the pace of the course, right, it will start increasing with your understanding step by step. It's not that in the first day we put the uh, pedal on the gas and it goes on in 120. We will start with 0, we will take it to 10, then 20, 30. So it will gradually increase and you will love it actually, that pace. So I had students who never saw IT and they were able to follow along. So I consider you will be able to follow along as well.
If you've heard our videos, you will realize that there are people in the videos who've talked about we didn't know the meaning of on premises. We did not know what is a server. Those kind of people have done excellent, and very well. In fact, I keep telling everybody the non IT students in certain cases have outperformed the IT students who have come from other places and have half baked knowledge. Art guys. Ramesh, Srini, Sudhir, anybody can ask any question. Guys, you can unmute yourself and ask whatever you want to know.
Yeah, Arun. Hello.
Hi, Ashok. This is Bala.
Yeah, Wala.
Yeah. Yeah. This is in this course. Any AI things or explained? I mean, teach or
No.
AI thing
See,
was like.
I don't want to make fool of others. Okay.
Oh.
What people do is they
Uh-huh.
say, I teach you ML, AI ML, I teach you Synapse, I teach you Fabric, I teach you everything. And the reality is they don't teach anything.
Correct. Okay, not ML. At least just AI. What is a
No, I don't.
framework?
You will not be able to understand. Let me put it very straightforward. You will not be able to understand.
Okay.
The
Suppose
thing is,
uh,
to understand that, right, you need to have a certain maturity level in the data.
yes.
You will not be able to understand if that maturity level is not there.
AI. If you want to use AI in this.
Yes.
Okay. If it is
Because
So it's a transition, right? You first
correct.
become a data engineer,
Correct.
then you become an AI engineer.
Yeah. No,
So
actually,
it's
how
not
to
like
use AI in your data. And overall, actually, it's not full data AI engineer
see what
as
I
a
teach
business
is
user.
okay. I will tell you one thing. Okay, what I teach is very much in detail actually. But if
Correct.
I teach you one topic, right, that will be to the depth.
Correct.
Okay, and I teach you practically.
Okay.
Unless or until I teach practically, I don't consider that as teaching actually.
Correct.
I
Got it.
can just come and say, oh, this is AI, this is RAG, this is prompt engineering, and you will be happy. Oh, I was taught AI. And in reality, you don't know AI at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I asked
So I
you a
don't do that.
WhatsApp question.
I don't
Yeah.
do that. I
Yes.
don't do
yeah,
that.
because there's no point scattering yourself too thin and learn just in the name of AI. You learn 4 or 5 basic terms and you're
That's
bragging
what people
your
do actually. Those are
yeah.
marketing people. They do it. I don't do it actually.
Actually,
Because
company and all.
I don't, yeah. The reason I'm saying is, even though I start teaching you prompt engineering, data, generative AI and all, you will not be able to understand because
No,
that
that's
maturity
not
level is not
needed.
there.
Actually, at least
Yeah.
how do we use AI in data? That kind of knowledge, overall knowledge, not in depth. Just if you guide the next step for that, that would be great.
As a part of we can talk about next steps surely.
Yeah, because nowadays,
Yes.
if you see that in India, I mean, all the companies, they're AI maniac. If you use, whether they don't know or whether they are using or not, but they are asking AI. Actually, that's the reason I'm asking this question.
Yeah. So, Ashok, let me people. So we started off with the question from Tejinder. So, what is the for people who are listening to us for the first time? Can you talk through you talked about the prereqs? Can you talk about the duration of the course, and is the duration sufficient to cover all the topics that you have? Ashok, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now. Now we can. Yeah. Did you get my
Yeah.
question, Ashok? Hello.
He's not able to follow you, Varun.
Yeah, Ashok. We lost your voice. You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now, Ashok. So Tejinder had asked
Yeah.
a question about prereqs. What is the duration? Is the duration enough to cover all the topics?
Yeah. So see, duration is 12 weeks, which is like 3 months. Saturday and Sunday, 2 days we take classes. And it is sufficient because we teach everything practically. It is just that some additional time would be requiring for you guys to complete your projects. Okay, so projects will be coming as an assignment to you. Whatever I teach, you will be able to complete any kind of project after that.
Ashok, since you mentioned projects, can you talk to us about the nature of projects? I know some people may not be able to understand, unless they have background in, the actual course itself. So my question is two ways. First one, can you talk to us about the flow of the course? For example, you will start with Azure Data Factory. Then what happens and what happens next?
Right.
So the course starts with basic understanding of cloud first. Okay. That is our introduction to the cloud, introduction to the Azure. We talk about subscription model and everything. Then we switch to the data factory. What are the advantages of using data factory? Why should we use data factory? Right. And what are the practical use cases where data factory is used? Then we start building a metadata driven pipeline. What is metadata driven pipeline? How what is the benefit, what are the drawbacks, right? All those things we discuss, and we do practical, we start implementing it. So in between there will be smaller services like storage account, key vault service. All those services will be covered along with the course. In the data factory we teach you exception handling, we teach you data flows. So everything is listed in the website. If you see
Yeah,
whatever we have
it's
written.
a pretty
Yeah.
lengthy description that you have. It
Yes.
covers pretty deep, and
Yes,
the
and
feedback was,
everything is taught
are we
in
able to cover
detail.
everything? Mhm.
Yes, in detail as well as in practical terms. It's not theory. So in my session, 95% is practical than theory.
Yeah.
So ADF typically lasts for the first 6 weeks, and the remainder is your PySpark,
Four
sorry,
to five
Spark
weeks is
plus.
data factory, and then we teach basically even you learn the CI/CD part, and then we switch to Databricks. So Databricks goes on for 8 weeks, 8 to 9 weeks, and that will be comprehensive, starting from the basics of Databricks, the architecture. That architecture demo, like whatever architecture session is there, that is already available for everyone to watch. It's a demo session. You can request from the website, you will get the access, you can watch it. So that
Okay,
will tell
so
you the
so,
depth
so
of the. Mhm.
okay, so I want to pause for a moment. So if I wanted to see a demo, you have a wonderful demo, I think, on performance management using data engineering, and you have just said that to request a demo. Many people don't know this, Ashok, so that's why I'm repeating this. So to request a demo, I have to log in the website and then request a demo, right?
No, you don't have to log in, you have to register that into that demo. You type in cloudlogs.com, go to
Uh-huh.
that course, there is a
Uh-huh.
request demo button. If you fill,
Gotcha.
so it will open up a form, you fill in that form, and as soon as you submit, you will be granted the access automatically.
Gotcha. So that way people can see a demo of the entire
Yes.
session. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's a complete session actually. So to show the depth of knowledge as well as the ease of teaching. So you will come to know what kind of questions we discuss. Is it practical or not? Is it as per industry standards or not? So that will give you a fair idea.
Ashok, talk to us a little bit about the you have about choices of at least 10 plus projects. Can you talk to us a little bit about what these projects contain? What do they teach these projects when we do
So
them? The live
so
projects.
yeah, these projects basically whatever we are doing actually it's like a comprehensive list of projects. Some of the projects are dummy projects. Like one of the projects I can tell you is the COVID. The reason of having that project is that gives you a good understanding of data flows. That project I
Right.
don't recommend people to write in the CV, but most of the projects which we have are the real-time projects which my consultants has worked on it. And if
Gotcha.
you do, like, I don't say that do all 10, do at least 4 5 from there. That will give you enough confidence to clear any interview, and you will be not needing any help when you go into the job as well.
Gotcha. So every project basically is an implementation of whatever you have taught. You integrate
Sorry,
it together and you implement that, right?
sorry, come again. Can you repeat that, Arun?
No, so I was basically saying all the skills that we learned during the program, we integrate all the skills and combine them and put them in the project format, right?
Yeah. That's all. Like, see, my students actually, the best part is like when they go into the job, they already know, they already have acquired the experience in the technology. It's not just the theory what they are learning. They're actually
Ashok,
learning the practical implementation.
got. I'm going to ask some very basic questions, Ashok. So don't mind if you
Hmm.
are, if even if you have to repeat yourself. So although we have shared a lot about in the group itself, but can you talk to us a little bit about the so this course is during the weekends, right?
It's Saturday and Sunday, 7:30 p.m. IST to 9:30 p.m. IST.
Okay.
We try to wrap up everything within 2 hours. Sometimes, if there are more questions in the classes, so it may go like 10 15 minutes more. But
Ashok, do
we
we have
assure
any?
not
Yeah,
even a single person will go without clearing their doubts. That's the reason we don't take more than 50 students in our batch, so
mhm,
that we can focus individually on the student.
gotcha. So Ashok, is there any record? This is a very basic question. People ask for recordings. Do you provide any recordings? Do they have access to any
Yes.
platform?
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
we have our LMS system. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and once you sign up, and after each session, the recordings will be uploaded, and you will have access to the recordings.
Gotcha. So Ashok, many students have said in the past that they are very, because some students, many of your students have done, apart from some of the interested students have done some certifications as well, and they were very impressed by the platform that you have.
Yes.
So can you talk to us a little bit for the newcomers? Can you talk to us a little bit about what that platform is all about? What does it do?
So basically, that platform gives you the real-time papers, the actual papers. It's not a dump actually. Dump is like basically someone giving you out of memory. Those are actual papers. We have partnered with the companies which conduct these exams, and those are real-time papers. You get an opportunity to practices the way the exam is conducted. Like in an exam, if there are 65 questions, so you will be given a platform wherein you will be asked those questions and you are submitting your answer. And after submitting your answer, if your answers are correct or wrong, it will provide a clear justification of every answer, and it will, if it is wrong, it will give you the explanation why it is wrong with all the references to the documents, the actual documentation of Databricks and Azure. So
Gotcha.
that is the best part. That way, it will evaluate you also. It will mark you how many marks you have received out of, say, whatever is the total number. And then it will tell you whether you have passed or failed. So the people who are actually able to like secure 80% on those exams will secure 95% in the actual exam.
Good. Ashok, I'll be taking up one very interesting question from one of the audience members. His name is Aravindan. He's having a problem with his mic, so I'm going to speak for him. So he says, currently I'm a ETL tester. I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to transition into a dev role.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
he had picked up Snowflake initially, and he's
Mm.
thinking Snowflake is the same as Azure Databricks. Will it be doubling the effort if I take up Databricks, or is it Databricks is
So Snowflake is not
much more
same as
tougher?
Databricks. Yeah, Snowflake is a cloud data warehouse. Okay,
Mhm,
Snowflake basically the code what you write in Snowflake is majorly SQL and PL SQL
mhm,
majority of the time.
mhm.
Here actually whatever coding you do in the Databricks is all PySpark or SQL. So it's a
Right,
combination of SQL and PySpark. And Databricks provides you lakehouse architecture, which is way different than data warehouse, and it
right.
overcomes the pitfalls of your data lake and data warehouse. So that is the reason lake house is more popular, more in demand. than your traditional data warehouses. And that is the reason most of the companies are going away from this, cloud data warehouses like Snowflake, Synapse into Databricks.
Ashok, since you say that, there are two questions that come to my mind. Question
Mhm.
number one is it easy to, let's say a person has learned a little bit of SQL, a little bit of Snowflake. Is it easy to for this person to transition into Azure Databricks and learn?
Okay, I will tell you one thing. Okay, if you have good understanding of SQL, right? Good understanding means you at least understand how to write an DML statement, how do you write a merge statement, how do you write a select query. Anyone can learn Databricks. It is just that they have to follow what I say. They need to practice every single day. So give your life for 3 months of your life to me, and you will become a Databricks engineer. That's what I say.
That brings up an interesting question, Ashok. So when people are doing this 12 weeks of course, and let's say I'm a person, I say, sir, I am truly giving my 3 months to you. I will have
Mm.
no distractions. I will make sure that I attend every classes. What other expectations do you have as an ideal instructor? And I'm a newbie student. What would you tell me? What will make me
What
super
I
successful?
Yeah, what I say everyone, whether you attend my sessions or not, okay, you do like you suppose someone says that I want to review the recordings and do it at the later time. Today I'm not able to join. Problem is people are not ready to give the consistent 2.5 hours daily. That is the biggest
Mhm.
problem. The person who has given, like the Kushagra, right? One of my student, he never worked in IT.
Right.
And I told the same thing. Okay, are you ready to give your 2 hours or 3 hours daily to me? He said that yes, sir. And as soon as we completed the course, within 1 month, he got the offer.
Absolutely.
Within one
That we
month.
have seen. I mean, Kushagra, Puja,
Yeah, the
Vayunandan,
people
pretty
who
much
have
everybody
listened to
has.
me, yes. There
Every
was one
single person
student.
has had multiple offers. That's true.
Yes, the person who has listened to me, they have the offer. Here, one student actually in US. I won't take his name.
Mhm,
He attended my class. Everything was good, and he started looking for a shortcut.
mhm,
So he said, "Okay, I will do my ways and try to get a job." Okay, then he started for asking for proxy interviews from some of the people because I don't do that.
mhm,
And he tried, and he failed,
mhm.
and he was at a point wherein he have to go to back to India. Then he again called me. He said, "Sir, tell me what to do." I said that without hard work you won't get it. I said that listen to me, just 2 months, just heads down, just study, and then see. As soon as he did it for 1 month, he immediately got the offer by himself. I didn't
Right.
do anything. He got the offer immediately because he had the content. It is just that he need to practice it. The problem is if you don't practice it, you cannot claim your experience. And if you don't claim your experience, you won't get the job.
Ashok, another common question I'm going to take up is from Saurabh. I'm reading
Mhm.
from the chat box. He says, "Do we need to be good in Python for this?"
So let me tell you one thing, okay? I am not a Python guru. Okay, I come from Oracle background where I am very good in SQL. I am very good in PL/SQL. I transitioned myself into Databricks. Right now, my client is Databricks. Imagine I work as a resident solution architect at Databricks. So how much Python I know, I will leave it to people to judge. But I am saying you just need basics of Python, and that will be taught within the class when I'm using any Python function or any functionality of Python that I will teach in the class itself. So the
Rajesh,
kind of Python you need here,
mhm,
you will be able to learn within couple of hours. Actually, it
got
is
you.
as simple as that.
Ashok,
The
Mhm,
next up is from Rajesh Senapati. Rajesh, do you want to go ahead and speak to your question? Do you want me to?
mhm.
Ashok, I have a
Rajesh?
question here once.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, Ashok. So some of my friends they attended this seminar by an organization called Ruby. So
Mhm.
they are promoting Ruby as a data language as well. So and before that there was this a language called R. So is there a connection between these languages and Databricks will take over what they are offering?
So I will tell you R and I don't know Ruby who is using it, R is basically primarily used for machine learning, okay, data science. Okay.
Sure.
So in Databricks can be written in Python, it can be written in SQL, it can be written in Scala. Okay. So R basically right now, if you talk about, if you Google it also yourself, right?
Mhm.
Python is the preferred language
Yeah,
for
that's
any
correct.
kind of machine learning and analytics. So if you learn Python, so people don't say that, oh, I only need R resource. What they say is any technology which you can do the machine learning or your data engineering stuff, we are good with it. And Python is the first preference, first choice. So that is the reason PySpark, if you know, you are good for that technology as well.
So
You don't
that
need to learn Ruby and R.
okay. So that's like a data language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to see the. I will tell you, I am a person who doesn't misguide anyone. Okay. There are
No, no.
a lot of
That's
YouTubers in the market. Okay.
mhm.
Who tries to create fear in the market. Like someone was saying, AI has been asked. I have been, I have a company. Okay. I recruit people every single day. I provide to my clients. I do consulting myself. Okay. I see the market. I have hundreds of students in India. If you are appearing for a data engineering interview, they won't ask you AI stuff. If you go and say, oh,
Absolutely
are
not.
you
Yeah.
claim saying that, oh, I am an AI ML engineer, people, what mistake people do in their CV? They write everything. And that's where they got beaten up. If you say, I am a data engineer straightforward, okay, no
Mhm.
one is going to ask you AI unless you claim that.
Exactly. And if you claim, be prepared for the hard, tough
Yes.
questions, because they immediately understand that you're trying to fool them, because none of the I mean, we are in the US, none of the experienced data engineers have to talk about AI in their interviews. We
Yes,
work
and
with
I
them.
will tell you another thing. Okay, the reason of me not teaching the AI in this course is I am not here to just make money, to just fool around people saying that, okay, I will teach you Fabric also, I will teach you SQL also, I will teach you Spark also, and just touch it. Like when you go to the temple, you just touch the first step and come back home. I don't do that. If I teach, nothing beyond that. That's how I teach. If you see my Databricks, right, I can guarantee there is no course equivalent to that. I guarantee that in the entire market. Because I've been working Databricks from last 8 years and I'm a principal solution architect at Databricks. So no one can teach better than me.
Ashok, we
Ashok.
have a
Okay.
question from
Uh,
Rajesh. Give me a chance to repeat this question from Rajesh. Ashok,
Mhm.
this question about the project. So, when do we start building these? We have a choice of 10 projects. So, when do we start building it? Is it after the
So,
course or
no, it is
during
not after
it?
the course. It is within the
Uh,
course itself. What will
mhm,
happen is, suppose one module is about to complete. Okay.
mhm.
So I will give you an assignment of the project then and there, and you will work on it. Then the other module completes, the other project will come up. So similarly, your 5 6 projects you will be able to complete within the course completion itself, and then rest of the 4 projects is up to you when you wanna finish it.
So, Ashok, the next question relates to your alumni network. So, I know that you have an alumni network. Beyond the course completion, people stay in the group for as long as
Yes.
they want, and they talk to each other. So, they receive the
Yeah.
support beyond the 3 months, right? Just talk to us
So
about it.
basically, even I support it beyond 3 months. It's not that your course is done and I'm done. No. You
Hmm.
can ask any of my student whenever they need me, I'm there with them. It is just that my response time will be little slow because I am in US. First of all, there's a time difference. Second is during the weekdays I am very busy. But it doesn't mean that I won't respond. I have taken there were students from my first batch. Okay, like 2 years, 3 years back, students are coming to me saying that, sir, I need this help, and I'm still helping them. Not even a single person can say that I'm not helping them. Some or the other way they are helping, either from me or from my community, they get the help. But one thing I
The
don't do is the job support. I don't do that, and I hate it. If you are expecting that I will do a job support, I will align someone to help you in the job support, they won't do it.
Yeah, that's like being on crutches. I mean, you
Yeah,
because
I
you
will never do it. That's I hate about it, because what will happen that way you will never learn in your life, and that's not the intent of my training.
Ashok, the next question seems to be a fresher kind of question clearly shows that the person probably does not have enough experience. So let's say, what is a recommended after I finish ADF and Databricks? What do you recommend? Should I learn Microsoft Fabric? Should I learn other
No.
courses like AI
See,
engineering? What
there
do
is
you?
no need of wasting your money everywhere. Okay, that's what it's a hard-earned money for you or your parents. Don't waste it. Once you learn this skill, just practice it. You will be good. Any other skill you want to learn, it will come with your experience. Fabric is no difference than what you are going to learn in Databricks. What they have done is they
Gotcha.
have copied whatever is there in the Databricks. They have copied it into the Fabric.
Mhm.
That's all they have done.
Gotcha. Ashok, the next question up is from Taha.
Mhm.
He says, is learning Spark and Databricks alone is sufficient for the interviews, or do I need to expand my skills into other tools as well? So whatever you teach, like ADF, Spark, some services, and then Databricks,
So,
is that
see,
enough for
first of all,
interviews?
Databricks is not just the PySpark. That is the biggest confusion people have.
Uh-huh.
PySpark is a language which Databricks use to do certain things. What I teach is not only PySpark. PySpark is definitely there, but what we teach is the real-time data processing, the Unity catalog implementation, the Delta live tables, the lake flow, and all these things we teach you. Okay, so it's a
Gotcha.
comprehensive data bricks. So once you know that, you don't need anything else, man. People will be after you to get your interviews.
Yeah, given the fact that every single student of ours has had multiple offers. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, uh, I mean, see, if you want to study something, you can study on your own.
Yes.
Extra stuff, there's no harm in gaining extra knowledge. But then, why would you, keep paying for the courses when your goal should be to join an organization, you become industry ready in 12 weeks, and spend the time in a little bit of interview preparation. We help you with resume, LinkedIn optimization, and then you join a job and start earning the money.
Yeah. See, I will tell you one thing. Okay, there is never ending for learning. Okay, but lot of things you can do by your own without spending money. What
Yep.
happens is once your foundation is strong, right? Your base has become like you know a direction. You will be able to explore by yourself. Lot of things actually. And good documentation. You need any help on this area, I can help anytime.
Ashok,
Okay.
I know of at least five students, at least five people have
Sorry.
learned from here. I know of at least five students that have learned from here and there, and they have come to you saying, I learned from a popular teacher on YouTube or LinkedIn. And uh, when you talked about performance testing or performance tuning and other data tables, Unity catalogs, all the courses, people say that they had fancy course material and all, but the knowledge that you taught is not even half of. They didn't learn anything there. So what feedback do you have? Where is the gap you find that people usually have when they've learned from generic resources?
The reason is actually, see, these people have left their, either they have never worked in Databricks or they have left their jobs like long back. So though
Mhm,
they are not current in the market, actually, Databricks has grown so much over the period of time.
mhm.
Okay. So knowing the Databricks in depth, you need person who has been breathe in, breathing out on the daily basis. If you don't do that, you cannot teach Databricks because Databricks changes
Exactly.
every release. It changes a lot.
And this is what I tell people, Ashok, is, as I said, it's pretty simple. I mean, you learn from a practitioner whose whole life, every day is breathing Databricks, right? Not
Yeah,
just
I
training, but by getting actual projects, right?
I work as an advisor for many big companies, right? I don't want to name them here since it is getting recorded, but
Yeah.
you cannot even imagine what kind of data I deal with actually. So my work that is shown in this training actually. Go and talk to these students; they will tell you the depth of the knowledge.
Ashok, some people have said in the past, hey, why don't we have like, everybody on YouTube does like 3 or 4 demos and we have long classes. Why don't you have like 4 demos of 1 hour each? What's your
I
feeling on
don't have time. I don't have time for that.
that?
Frankly speaking, I
Exactly.
don't have time. I have students
Exactly.
coming to me saying, "Sir, start architecture." My previous students, right? Sir,
Uh,
architecture, I will give you any money you teach us, make us architect. I said that, boss,
yeah,
I don't have time. I
exactly.
teach it out of passion actually. I just have
Exactly.
those hours of my personal time which I give it to the students.
Right.
So so yeah, doing the demo and all, I don't have
Yeah,
any
it's
time
just
actually.
because I think doing too many demos is it's
Yeah.
just extension of marketing. They'll have a story,
Yes.
they'll have some
You want
stuff,
hundreds and
and
200 of students, you definitely need that. And I
yeah,
don't
and
do
that's why I
I
say.
do zero marketing actually. Zero marketing
So,
from my side.
so I've typically said that, hey, if you have a question, you set up some time, you talk to
Yes.
him, get all your doubts clarified, ask anything that you want, and then decide and see that it's not that we don't have a demo. We have a complete demo that you can request on the website. Watch it. If you don't understand, talk to us and go from there. Okay, guys. Anybody else can you guys think of any other question you have? This is your time, guys. Ask
Yeah.
anything. Shilpa, Srinivas, Sudhir, Taha, Vijay.
Ashok,
I have
what are the top 5 use case for, like, what are the problem we can solve using this data lakes, which we could not do it before this was introduced in the industry?
Problem is basically, see, the best use case is if your company is willing to do a data anything with the AI ML, you need this. You need to do any kind of analytics, you need this. Okay. So problem solving is this is basically used for analytics and machine learning.
Okay.
That is the
So,
best use case. And every company wants to move into data AI now. Every company wants to build their applications based on data.
okay. So, this being like so important part of overall AI transformation, so is there any competition in the market? Like, what's the market share for Databricks?
So you can type in actually on the chat GPT, you will come to know. But Databricks is the leader in the market. After OpenAI, Databricks is the company.
There is so Tender, seriously speaking, I've been asked this question a lot of times. It is the current leader. There is no competition for Databricks as of
Yeah,
now, or
actually,
even
yeah, that's
after
what I.
becoming. Yeah, there's zero
that-
competition. The competitors are very far behind. It's not that it has no competition, but like if you look at giants like Oracle, they're very far behind. And Databricks has grown at the rate of 62% just from 2024, and it continues to. And it's not even public yet. Think about what will happen when it becomes public, when it goes public. It's huge.
Yeah, that's what I read. I just want to confirm whether it's correct or it's just a
Yeah, yeah,
headline.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Murli, Manik, anybody?
Yeah, I have.
Ashok,
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, maybe it's not totally related to this one. Okay, so you guys are talking about using Azure for okay as cloud solution here mainly, but okay, AWS has about 60% of the market share. So Databricks is common on all three clouds. So why? Because when you are consulting in all these big corporations, okay, some of them must be using AWS also. So why you are not covering AWS also in this course? Just out of curiosity, I'm asking.
Hello. So okay, so
Hello.
good question, but I don't know where you got the information that AWS has 60% of the market share.
That
I
itself is
don't know
very wrong. Yeah,
where you have got it.
exactly.
That is not correct actually. Okay. Secondly, in the data engineering space, specifically data engineering space, Azure is the market leader. You
Really?
talk to
Okay.
anyone. So
Yeah,
AWS is popular where you do the microservices kind of work, where you are creating the websites, the portals, the backend development, like web services development. There Azure is famous, but sorry, AWS is famous. But where data engineering, machine learning comes into the picture, no one can beat Azure. Azure is the leader
Okay.
there.
If
Okay.
you've seen the market shares, Amazon's shares fell down very strongly because Azure has been growing too fast, and in certain
Yeah.
areas Azure is better, in certain areas OS is good. So both of them, it's like Pepsi and Coca-Cola, right? So
Yeah.
for
See, AWS
data
is not very
engineering, yeah,
popular in the data engineering space. The
yep.
biggest reason is one biggest reason is ADF. They don't have any integration tool like ADF. Second thing is Power BI, which is the reporting tool. 90% of the reports are run on Power BI now. Even Tableau or everything is getting converted into Power BI. So that is the
So,
biggest advantage Azure has over AWS.
sorry for asking, what is ADF?
ADF is Azure Data Factory.
Oh, Azure Data Factory. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have are we going to learn PySpark? This question from Sachin. Sachin, can
Yes.
you go ahead and ask a question? Are we going to learn basics of PySpark to the intermediate level?
Sorry, can you repeat your question, please?
Are we going to learn PySpark basics to
Yeah,
intermediate?
you are going to learn in depth, man.
Okay. Okay.
Believe me, Databricks, whatever is needed, you will be knowing it. And you can compare your knowledge with anyone in the industry who has been working for 4 or 5 years. You would know better than them. That I guarantee.
And
I don't only say that, I guarantee that.
Ashok, the whatever the software required to do all this to perform to for all these
Mhm.
3 months. So how's it gonna be like? Is it like some paid tools we have, or like it's a free
It's
tools?
a free subscription for 1 month Azure provides. So it requires three things: your email address, your phone number, and your credit card. Okay. So it is free, but it requires these three things, and the validation is done on these three things. So what students do it usually, they take for 30 days, and then next 30 days they take on their spouse's name or their parents' name and or any other family member's name. That
You
way
can
they can
also
keep
get,
it for free.
yeah, and people in India, we can tell you later. You also have virtual credit cards that you can use. It's pretty popular in India. We can show you how it's done.
Yeah.
It's a legal novel
It's
thing.
not only credit card, you can use debit card also, but yeah, whatever. But it is not charged. So it's not charged. Whether it is just they keep it for the record, but they never charge it.
Yeah, one more thing, like mostly through all my IT tenure, I've been just manipulating the data and giving the outputs in whatever the formats that has been asked by the business. So, but never been a database guy or never. So, will we cover that gap so that one can,
You
because
don't have to
data.
worry. If you are joining, whatever is needed for to become an Azure data engineer, you will learn that. That's what I can say. So
Yeah,
my teaching is not only like telling you 2 plus 2. I teach how to think about developing or designing a pipeline, how to develop it, how to optimize it. So everything is covered. So whatever is
I
needed to perform your job, you will learn that.
I think where you might be coming from is you have done some visualization, which is front end. So Power BI or Tableau or Looker, these are all front end tools. But the entire backbone is what Ashok teaches.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have
Uh,
Mhm.
sorry. So it's regarding I am into completely finance background. So I come with a finance background. I'm actually worked as a Power BI developer. And how will that fetch the? I mean, in case if I go for the Azure Data Factory, how will this fetch my career?
Ashok, this is
So
a perfect Akriti example. This is
Akriti,
Akriti. Yeah.
yeah. You need to talk to Akriti actually. Akriti is our CA actually. She was my student. Yeah. So Ankur, sorry, Arun, you need to hook her up with Akriti. She will be able to answer
Yeah.
it better.
Yeah. Yeah, so she has a CA background, and she also did Alteryx and Power BI before, and then she joined Ashok's course, and she said it is ADF being doing ADF was much more easy. The way Ashok taught is much easier than doing a Power BI PL300 cert. And then she went on. She said, I'm not happy with just doing ADF part. I want to do it some more weeks of complete Databricks also. So right now she's starting interviews. So
Okay.
So to answer your question, it is a easy journey if you practice it. It's a easy journey, easy transition. You already have a domain knowledge, and that you can apply into data engineering skill set. That will make it very, very niche skill.
Actually, Power BI being the front end part is so whatever you are learning now, think of Power BI as the front end 10-15%, and 85% what you are learning now will make you a complete full stack, a data engineer.
Yes, and that is going to be very, very niche skill. And frankly speaking, I don't know Power BI as much. So, but since I work more majorly into the architecture now, being an architect. So I don't need it. But the people who are a data engineer, they definitely need Power BI understanding also.
If you speak to solution, I'll introduce you guys to Sanjay Chandra. He has been a solution. Guys, there's some noise from somebody's background. Can you please put yourself on mute? Okay. So if you speak to a guy, there's a solution architect in our group. He's also a student of. He has been a student of Ashok, and he is an expert in Power BI at the architect level. And he had joined data engineering, and he has become a lead data engineer because he says in Power BI, like how it was Power BI was in 2018. Power BI, most people are doing maintenance work. The real fun, the real depth is in data engineering. So, so whosoever was telling me this, just have a word with him, because he lived and breathed Power BI for years, and he says,
Arun, I need to drop now.
Yeah.
I
So
need to drive right now. Okay,
Yeah.
if anyone has any question, guys, please drop me a message. I will be definitely able to answer. Okay, Arun is going to take care of all the questions now.
Yeah, let me
But if you
let me take care of 5 more minutes, and then even I'll drop. But yeah, we will carry.
Sure.
We'll get in touch with you. Thank you, Ashok.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, Ashok.
So guys, what I was saying was, we have our own leads. Almost everybody has done Power BI or Tableau, and having worked, everybody has an average of 6 or 7 years experience, and everybody has done. Whether you talk about Nilay, whether you talk about Rashka, or whether you talk about all the leads have done data engineering courses, because there is a ceiling. If you do Power BI, you have a ceiling in the market of a certain price. You want to go beyond. Let's say you have 6 to 8 years experience in Power BI, and you want to break that ceiling. How do you do it? You cannot go to your boss and say, "Hey, I'm the best in Power BI. Keep giving me more money, double my salary, give me 100% hike." It's not going to happen, guys. The way it happens is, if you learn a premium technology, and today in the market, data engineering with Azure and Databricks is that premium. It's a pretty simple logic. Because
So
otherwise,
will you be teaching?
people have the maximum ceiling at 20 or 21K, or if they are too good, they're 25K. But beyond that, you just cannot grow. And most of you find yourselves out or laid off. Yeah, go ahead, please.
So will you be teaching Power BI also, or is it because he was telling that okay?
Power BI is a separate course. This course is 12 weeks. In 12 weeks, you cannot have every single thing like Alteryx, Power BI, this, that. No. This course is focused on ADF, Spark and PySpark architecture, and Databricks. This itself takes time, right?
Yeah, understand. I was just
So
curious.
Power BI is not taught as a part of the course. In COE, we have a separate course of Power BI, which if you want, you can go ahead and join, but you don't need to. Ready?
Okay. My understanding is okay. If somebody spends 12 weeks and if they give their full time, so whatever time is needed to complete all the projects and everything. So how much experience? Okay. Because Ashok is teaching, he knows everything. What are the pitfalls in the market? Everything. So how much experience can a person claim?
A typical person can claim up to 4 to 5 years of experience after having done this course. The knowledge is equivalent to 4 to 5 years experience, which is more than enough.
Okay. So I see, when I was going through your reviews, most of your students who claim that, okay, we got a job. Okay, most of them are in India. Okay, what about the US people?
We have lots of people in US as well. We have a lady called Ruby who's now she's going through a promotion. She went from India to US and she got it in the first attempt itself. She's working for a major banking industry and currently she's going through a major promotion. Major. We cannot right now. I'm not at liberty to talk about it. We also have many, like Ashok was just talking about a student from US only. There's also a lady who has been in Capgemini and IBM, and she went and joined one of the biggest jobs in for a major client in US. So we have many examples in US as well.
Okay, thank you. Earlier you were talking about
And
certification.
it'll be able. You should be. We don't mind sharing the data, but we want to keep it private so we can connect you with the student if you want to. Ashok is very open about it, and there's no harm in there's no issues at all about. We'll give you a contact. You talk to them independently. That can happen. Yeah,
That's
go
fine.
ahead.
Okay, earlier you were talking about certification. Okay, my understanding is you are talking about Databricks certification. So Databricks certification, are you talking about the professional certification or the associate certification?
People. So people do all kind of certifications. Many people don't do any certification. Some people want to say that I've done certifications also. So those people typically, so you have Azure certifications by Microsoft. Some people want to do on their own, like easy something they want to take up, they can do that. Databricks, you can do associate certifications, many have done. A professional certification came much later. So people do, typically, most people do associate level certification only. Those people who have had a little more experience or they have the time, because Databricks certifications are more expensive than Microsoft certifications. If you notice, if you go and figure it out, that's why some people don't take it up unless they have joined a company and the company is willing to, reimburse their costs.
Thank you.
But you get knowledge. All the knowledge that you get, you should be able to clear any certification that you have. And with this, the trick is to go through the practice platform that he has. You have access to everything. You keep practicing with different set of question papers, which he talked about.
Now, what is that practice platform? Is it for Databricks or the Azure Data Factory?
Practice platform is for Azure plus Databricks both. Whatever he teaches in his course, it has the platform has live set of questions. So he has partnered with somebody who gives you live set of questions as if you are like think of I cannot think of the names in the industry. So think of any platform where you practice questions, like so it's just like a practice platform with questions and answers and telling you why a particular answer is wrong or right, or why you should choose this versus that, and it also provides you reference. If you've chosen a wrong answer, it tells you, hey, you forgot this, and it tells you the reference and where you should study more.
Sorry, okay, one last question. I understand, what's his name? Ashok teaches. But what is your role in this course? You are the organizer, you own the company, Ashok comes and teaches for you. What is it?
So
If you don't
I'm
want to
not
answer,
sure.
that's fine with me.
No, why not? So we are all a part of Center of Excellence. I lead the team of the Centers of Excellence, and we have an orientation that we can show you. Now, we do a lot of things. We do a lot of premium programs, which are run by different instructors. So Ashok, so for example, we have somebody for SQL. We have another lady for Power BI. We have Ashok, we have Aradhya for on the course. We have Ashok, who is specialist at data engineering, and he has a lot of experience. So Ashok teaches this. So my role is, so officially I'm a CTO. I work. I'm from US, and I'm from Texas, and I do this purely out of passion. Each instructor is assigned to teach their own courses. I'm the overall, you know, since you called me an organizer, you can. So we run a lot of seminars, courses. We try to see what are the quality courses we can offer. So all those things are you know, I help with pretty much everyone.
So in Cloud Log, do you offer other courses apart from Databricks?
No, so Ashok's focus has been on that one only. In Cloud Logs is not a training company. Cloud Logs is a professional. If you go to cloudlogs.com, you can see what they do. They are a professional consulting company, and training is just a part of what Ashok does out of passion.
Okay.
So it's not like a typical edutech. It's not an edutech. This is a formal business consulting company in US, in San Diego. They live and breathe this thing with multiple clients in US and India.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else have any other questions which comes to your mind? So guys,
one small thing,
yeah.
Ashok, Arun. I was not getting that request a demo button on the site. It is opened it with me. I can see the course
Okay.
structure and everything, but I was not getting
Okay,
that point.
give me a little. I'll ask one of the. Maybe I'll just ask one of the students to like put the how to do that, because right now I'm calling from. I'm using my cell phone. It's about 11:20 in the night here in US, in Texas. I'm in the Central Time Zone, so I'll give me a little time, and I'll or just ping me. So I will try to take somebody's help to show you how exactly where you can get it from.
Okay. Understood. Yep.
But it's a full-fledged,
that's why I just
info.
asked you to have a
to
go through it once.
Yeah,
Arun,
sure.
one more question. Actually, course timing is this time morning time or evening 7:30 or morning 7:30?
It's wait a minute. What did Ashok? I think he said something.
7:30.
For Indian folks, it will be 7:30 to 9:30 in the evening.
Evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember, because for me it's morning, because sometimes I just join in to see what's going on.
Oh, okay.
To say hi to everyone. So for us it's morning. For US it's morning. For India it is For us, I think 7:30 p.m. becomes like 9 a.m. for my time. 9 a.m. CST. It's all in the group, guys.
No problem. What's
or
the
it's on the web.
process
It's on the
to enroll this?
process of enrolling is like there are two links. So all that you have to do is go to the website, or if you are in September group of the DD,
I'm there.
So all that you do is the link is provided to you, and some people had asked for. So there's a link for US and there's a link for India. So I think I gave the India link there. Some students had asked us, can we pay in installments? So we put an installment plan. So the first installment is like 17K. So all that you have to do is just enter your name, email ID, and say press on that enroll button, and you should be able to just pay up and enroll. It's as simple as that. Everything is through the website. It's automated.
Okay.
And if you face any issues, ping me, or just ping me so that I can reach out to Ashok wherever he is and get it done for you.
Yeah, hi Arun.
Yeah.
Anirudh this side.
Yeah, Anirudh.
Yes. So see, I have already enrolled in the course. Okay. And I was just checking. So it is mentioned as a prerequisite document downloadable. Okay, so there's like AD prerequisite. So should I be doing anything as of now, or should I wait for the course to start and then
नहीं
like?
अशोक, अनिरुद्ध, कुछ भी करने का जरूरत नहीं. You don't need to anything.
Okay,
All
sure.
that you need to do is, because you told me that you have already done SQL and all. So if you want, you can revise a little bit of SQL, but really there's no need to. He takes it from the zero level. I mean, think about it. He has trained non-IT people who did not know server and on-prem. So he takes you from basics. So no need to study anything special. Just take your life easy. In fact, once the course starts, and like he said, it goes from zero, it goes to 5 miles an hour, then 10 miles an hour. So slowly and gradually, the course starts catches momentum. So then for 3 months, you will not find much time to do anything, because you are doing a course Saturday, Sunday. You are probably going to the office, or if you're a student, you're going to a college if you're a student, and then you are practicing every day.
Yes.
So enjoy your time for a week and a half, I'll say.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yes, and just another thing, last thing means, and they also mentioned like other courses. I can see there are other like as of now 17 courses, okay, and some of them are paid and some of them are like free. So
Sorry, which one are you talking about? I'm not sure. 17 courses.
Under Cloud Logsy, okay, like some of the paid courses are like Master Azure Data Engineer, Microsoft Fabrics Analytics. These are paid courses, and some of them are free, like free Microsoft Power BI, free Azure 900, AZ 900, Azure Fundamental.
No. There's something. So there's only a made course, and made is split up into two parts. Some people go for ADF and then pay up for Databricks. Most people join ADF plus Databricks together. So made is the only course, and everything else that you are seeing, I'll have to work with you to see what you're seeing. If you can give me a link, because those things are basically your I think it should be under the exams or practice platform. So you're seeing something else. His website was going through a lot of changes in the last 2-3 days, so I'll have to literally look at what you're looking at.
Okay, sure.
So there's only made course. There's one course called made, and made has ADF and has Databricks.
Yeah. And Arun, last question is, like, say, like, as you know, I'm having 12 years of experience, okay? And this is something I want to get into this thing, try to brush up my skill set as well as to go for the next step. And this is very important, okay? So, but again, this thing, like, once after completion, or once when I will be knowing that okay, now I'm ready for the interview. So during the course, or like after the completion of the course, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
And if it is after completion of course, then suppose during attending the interviews, we might come up with certain questions which which for those how we should be explaining those cases. So will there be assistance provided, like to deal with such?
Lots. So everyone. So there are many ways to do this, right? So one is we discuss while Ashok is teaching. He discusses a lot of questions. So everything he says, this is important. So pay attention to that, because once if you are able to do labs and practice exercises, the questions will be imprinted in your brain. Apart from that, we have a list of questions by certain companies in India or elsewhere. So we have topic-wise list of questions as well that we have prepared, and we ask the students to bring in any question from anywhere, whether it's from LinkedIn, another source, or you've heard from somebody. Bring that question, discuss it in the class, discuss it in private. Whatever way works for you, we'll cover all those questions. Plus, because we have an alumni network, all those people who have been successful, or all those people who are preparing for interviews, they themselves come and say, these are the questions. Some of our students have been data engineering managers. So they will bring their own questions, or they will discuss. So there are a whole lot of options open for how you prepare for interviews.
Okay, thank you so much.
And you compare our resume optimization. I challenge you today in front of, I mean, this is being recorded, so that's why I'm challenging. Go anywhere for your resume review and come to us, and you will see the difference. I do it myself, by the way. I do the resume reviews myself.
Yes.
And if you go to the Global Career Services group, you will realize the depth of the feedback and the depth of the things that we work with people. We just don't say, hey, just clear your ATS and you're done. ATS is just the basic thing. But going through the content, going through your individual case and looking at where you will rise and shine best.
Yeah.
What's your background? So there's a lot of things that go into it. It's not just, hey, take this format, make a pretty resume, and you're done. No.
Yeah. Actually, just one point I needed to add because you mentioned about resume. As you know, I have done course from Vishal. Okay, so but the thing was, I was never required, the resume optimizer at that point of time. Okay, because his teachings were all great, and sure, I feel for Ashok as well. But yes, this time I will be in need of a resume optimizer because this is the
See,
very new thing to me.
when you're doing SQL is the basic salt or basic sugar for pretty much everything, right? So at that stage, when you're preparing for a developer role, you don't require it that much. Even if you write basic stuff, people understand that, okay, they have a certain pay slot in their mind, and they say, okay, you're a developer, they'll ask you technical questions and you'll be done. Of course, for an engineer, data analyst, or any business analyst, any of the roles, or cloud engineers, or you definitely require resume optimization. In fact, for all of Vishal's classes, we had opened up the Global Career Services second group, where everybody is coming and showing me the resumes. I've talked to like maybe 55 people in the last couple months. 55 people one-on-one, apart from doing it in the group itself. So you have a choice. You want to do it in the group, you can submit your resume. I'll share feedback and help you do it. If not, you can talk to DM me and give me like some time, because I have my own thing going on. So but I make sure that everybody is given time, so that I help them understand the feedback, and then I show them how to do it.
Yes. Thank you, Arun.
In fact, I was very happy to come across a couple really good students. I met Hema, I met Chandan, I met B27, B26, B29, B28. A lot of students they are very good students. At least the top 5 or 6 students out of every batch have come to me and talked to me about resume optimization, LinkedIn optimization. Surprisingly, some people had done certifications and they had a lot of experience, 10 years experience, 12 years experience. So I deal with 0 experience to about 20 years of experience. So I'm about 52 years old, guys, and I have many certifications and a whole lot of IT and strategy experience at a very senior level. So I just do this, COE stuff out of my own passion. There's no money made for me in person from this or anything.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, am I audible? Yeah, so sorry if I have joined, I mean, if I missed and I'm repeating the question again. Uh, do we have any demo class, demo recording, demo session or recording for this maids?
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Sure. So what Ashok typically does not do marketing like 4 or 5 demos. Because this is not SQL course. It's so on the website we have recordings available. There's one demo I think is done especially for performance optimization or something. It's a free demo. So you have to request it. You have to log into the website and request it from the website. And somebody just asked me how to do that. So I will put some sort of information. I'll ask one of the students to show it to you guys tomorrow sometime. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. Yes, Sunday night here in US. So when I get up in the morning, because there's a long weekend in US going on right now. So tomorrow morning when I get up, I'll ask one of the students to put some instructions and or guide you guys how to do that in the September group that we have.
And this will be for made program, not for SQL, right?
No,
The
yeah,
demo.
this is for the made. This for the made program. We don't do SQL demos. We are not. This is not SQL. This is like so it will. I think as far as I remember, because I saw the last one, it was on performance optimization using Databricks or something.
Okay.
So it's
Fine.
yeah. So you will know
Yeah.
about the style of teaching. Usually Ashok is very patient. He'll quietly and softly go through the class. He will do a complete demo in front of you. In between, he writes on the screen to clarify the architecture and the implications from that. He will go in a question answer style, and you will realize as every class goes on. So the one mistake that some people do is, when you learn something on a Saturday or Sunday, then it's your responsibility to practice the same thing between Monday and Friday. You should spend some time to practice at least that much what he has taught. If you don't practice and feel, okay, I'm going to watch this video next week, or I have a friend's marriage going on, I have this going on, that going on. If you miss more than 2-3 classes, you yourself will be left behind. So that all that he expects is, don't come to me with a blank slate. I'll make sure that you learn, but only thing you have to promise is you practice. At least for that much class that you start, that will be sufficient. We are not asking you to practice 100% SQL or 100% Python or this or nothing. Just need to focus on this class. So leave all distractions aside, leave everything aside, just focus on what he's teaching. And people who have done that are every single person successful who has done that.
And SQL and Python are the prerequisite. I mean, I haven't seen
No,
Python in the prerequisite.
Python is not a prerequisite for that, because the PySpark that teaches should be sufficient. So I can also introduce you to a couple students. So you'll hear from them. In fact, there have been many articles written. We have people from finance, we have people from many areas. They had no knowledge of Python at all. So Ashok, whatever is needed for the course, Ashok covers during the class itself.
Okay.
So
Fine.
you don't have to. Yeah.
So I'll be waiting for the demo session which you are talking about right now.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'll prepare the basics of SQL, and then
That's
we can.
fine. Yeah. And when we talk about the basics of SQL, let's say somebody is coming, we prefer people who have basics of SQL. But if somebody has not done, like Ashok said, he will give you the basics. And if you go to the September group, guys, I have given you free Udemy classes there. If somebody seen it, I put free
I
MS
have.
SQL, free this. If you whether you join or not, you just go to those Udemy thing, enroll in that, and you will know that has been offered to you for free. That is just a complimentary, because we have another group where we offer some stuff. So it's like, I just gave it just for the heck of it. Just because it was available, I gave it.
I had enrolled for it. Thanks for that.
Good. Yeah. So go through that. Now that you have a little bit of time, just go through that. It should be enough. Other than that, you don't need anything. We have See, every day ever since I opened up the pre-booking, we have had many enrollments already. So the moment we touch 50, we want to close, stop it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
How much how much percentage of your students in your previous batches were from US? Any idea? Rough estimate?
Percentage. So the first couple batches were majority from India. In the last two batches were, I would say 25%, I would say. So far 25-30%, but numbers increase from the last batch onwards.
Okay.
There are a lot of people. Who are from San Diego itself, because Ashok is in San Diego. But there are people like from Texas. There are people from people from
Yeah,
four
I'm
different
also in
states.
San Diego.
San Diego, if you are there and talk to him,
You are
because
breaking up.
you have a chance to see him, meet him, talk to him. I mean, you will have one of the best apart from the classes. You can request him to to talk to you in person there.
Oh, really? Okay. He doesn't mind? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps like really busy, but if you talk to him, he'll agree to it. Mostly that I know.
Okay. Thank you.
Last year, when there was when H1 stuff was going on, the new H1 thing in March or April, I think. So some of the students are also like on student visas. So he'd been helping them with the people who had studied MS and all, and they had done a course, and people who wanted to switch over. He had helped many students as well. And guys, you don't have to remember every single question now, but between now and before the course starts, much before the course starts, we would have closed, because every single time we close it much before the course even starts. So if you have any question, if you want to talk to me privately, you can just ping me, and you should be able to. I'll in my morning. I don't mind talking for a few minutes and sorting out your doubts or whatever individual issues you have. Um, but then once it starts, it starts.
Can you share the LinkedIn profile of Ashok, please?
Yeah, sure. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put it in the group itself. The funny part is, for a long time, Ashok did not even want to use the LinkedIn profile. I used to tell him, Ashok, at least have a LinkedIn profile. He said, Arun, I already have a company site. I put everything out there, and I'm not the marketing types. So one day I helped him. I told him just do something. So I think he has done something. He has one. So I'll put in the group. But he has spoken about it in a lot of seminars. He basically has an engineering background, worked for many years uh, he has a base background of Oracle, and then he realized that he wants to move into uh, Databricks, and also he became a specialist at Databricks, and that's what he's been doing for years. So he runs a full-fledged consulting company that breathes and lives Azure Databricks. Actually, the best thing you can do is talk to any office. Literally, I'm saying talk to any office. We can talk to any of the success stories. You can talk to Banu Satya, who just got to Capgemini, or other people. I will give you a couple names. Go talk to them. Ask them any question in private, and they'll tell you everything that they want to talk about. We are that confident. So you can even ask Ashok. Ashok, can you give me a name from US, or can you give me a name from India? Can we go talk to them? And he says open to talk to my students openly. In COE, we have like really good people. We have Vishal teaching SQL. We have Rashika teaching Power BI. We have Aradhya teaching cloud services end to end. His focus is different. His focus is on cloud engineering. Ashok's focus is on data engineering. So we have different people with different focus areas. Okay, guys. Srini, I'll take one by one everybody's name. Srini, I hope I've covered your questions. Apurva, Balak, Ramesh, Manik, Mohammad Rafi, Sanjeev, Senthil, Tejinder, Yogesh. If you remember anything, guys, just ping me. Just ping me the question. Just ping me whatever you want to say. You can text me, talk to me, and if there's a question that we need Ashok for that answer, I'll try to ping Ashok and get that answer. I think the reason he dropped off was because he must have been traveling. He typically travels during the long weekend because unlike in India, we get very few holidays in US, right? So we have to utilize the long weekends. So this weekend is a long weekend, Monday being a holiday.
Yeah,
and tomorrow, I think, again, he might be teaching his class. He has a class Saturday, Sunday morning. So current batch is going to finish. He does not pick up any batch until the current batch is fully finished. And he does not do like 10 batches. He does only like maybe 3 to 4 batches in a year. So he's very, very focused.
Yeah, his answer also very straightforward. Yeah, good that is.
Yeah, his answer, you will not find him going round and round
Yeah,
doing any
no
marketing. He'll give
sugarcoats.
you he will give you a straightforward answer, yes or no, or this thing can be done. Because he's a person with experience. He's not a 6-year or 7-year experience. He has he's a battle tested person in the industry. So and because he does full-time consulting, teaching is not even 1% of his business. He just does it for passion and does it really well. So we have actually, you'll be surprised to know, guys, we have actually Oracle DBAs with 10 years experience. They have worked for, PayPal. They work for PayPal. They have worked for people who have already been architects who have worked. They want to move into data engineering. Those kind of people we've had. So we've had very experienced people ranging from 2 years up to 14 to 20 years. And he has dealt with everybody extremely well.
Yeah, I worked as a Oracle DBA for many years. I used to work for Oracle Corp itself.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
New
those
Zealand, Australia,
so this guy,
USA.
yeah, so exactly. So this guy was saying, this Oracle DBA guy was telling me that, so he said, I worked for a long time, enjoyed a great salary, great company as in US, and I enjoyed, and I'm a citizen, I'm a green card holder or citizen, I think he said. I said, because everything is moving up and I'm not seeing anywhere and I got laid off now. So now that I want to go back to the industry, I want to do something more than a typical DBA does. I want to go beyond it. And so now he's very happy having learned data engineering. And now because those people can,
Can we
in
get
your case,
can we get
you
in
can
touch
show a
with
lot
that
of
guy?
experience. I think, let me see. I think it's from the last batch. I'll write yeah, sure. You can get in touch with anybody.
No, if you don't,
Like I
because
said,
I
I mean,
have similar background.
if you ask me or ask Ashok, we will send you a name and you can talk to them.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey guys, can I go? It's about 11:38 now. Yeah, thank you, Bala. Guys, every day I've been talking to 5 to 6 people. We have done many registrations already. So whatever you want to ask, go ahead and ask. We'll clarify everything. We will not sleep until your every single doubt is clarified. But once you start with full mindset without distraction, and you will be successful. That's all I can say, honestly.